In these days of lockdown, in the greatest lockdown jurisdiction in the world, a lot of people want something to read, and a lot of people are looking for inspiration on how to deal with things. Here it is, Love or Die Trying. Out this week by Bob Ramsay. He joins me right now. I read the book. It's a fabulous book. It's a fascinating book. You have been in hospital more than most people have been in, I was going to say churches, but that's obvious, or in school. You've had a lot of challenges to be sitting here now.
Well, maybe, and in drug treatment centers. But I also managed to get out a lot with my wife. And we love to explore and go to the ends of the earth. So it's either
hence the title, Love or Die Trying.
Right, Love or Die Trying. That's the whole thing.
In that book later on, after you went through rehab, you still said that you love drugs.
Right. And
you still have the appetite, even though you're drug free.
I've been sober 30 years, and I still say to younger addicts and alcoholics, when you go into the hospital for that minor surgery and they give you the drug in your arm and you feel relaxed, that's fantastic. Don't worry about that, okay? Don't feel guilty about it. It's natural.
And you've been in hospital for so many operations through, your heart issues, your cancer, and everything else. It's great that you're just standing here right now or sitting here right now with me. But tell me, there's so many good anecdotes about your life and life in Toronto, this book. But all those challenges, was it love that was able to enable you to overcome them?
Looking back on life, it turned out that it was. That's what I was looking for. And believe me, I'm the luckiest guy in the world because I found it with my wife, Jean Marmorio. And our story is that we met, again, about 30 years ago, and we gave each other absolutely no chance that this relationship would go beyond dinner and a movie.
And she wanted, if I recall correctly from the book, she wanted some guy who was really, really rich and sexy.
And had a lot of power.
Yes.
And I was none of those three, okay? Because I was whacked out on drugs all the time and I was broke, etc. She was and is a doctor. She had taken her husband away. She had taken her kids away from their father, her husband, and we were at the lowest point of our lives. And we said, let's see if we can do a movie. Let's see if we can do dinner in a movie. Let's see if...
So you inveigled her into this. Do you want to make that admission right now, Bob Ramsay?
I will. And in fact, the person who brought us together, Dr. Carolyn Bennett, her medical partner, my doctor, turned to her when she saw Jean with me, and she said, that Bob Ramsay is mad, bad, and dangerous to know.
That's why you're with her.
Exactly.
Bob Ramsay, Love or Die Trying, great book. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Stephen.
Our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, recently stood up in the House of Commons and prefaced his remarks by saying, and we will only work from the facts, quote, unquote, and then proceeded to lie by saying Britain was in a horrible, horrible third wave, trying to show, in fact, that Canada was not the worst in the world. Britain, though, had vaccines. Canada did not. And this was not reported in the mainstream Canadian media, the media paid for by Justin Trudeau. All of which, I'm telling you, is that it's important to have this 3-minute interview. Please subscribe, ask your friends to subscribe, and press that PayPal thing so we can continue on to bring you the news you otherwise might not know.